Whether you are a shopaholic or you are an average occasional shopper, we all fall prey sometimes to impulse purchase or emotional purchase, or simply buy something that was not justified at all. We usually blame ourselves for that. But most of the times there are the whole marketing teams that stand behind those psychological tricks that exist only to make us click that buy now button. And I think that if we are aware of those marketing tricks and our automatic psychological response to them, we can be more intentional with our purchase. If this is something you would like to improve in your life, I have a story for you. So the other day I was buying the present from traveling for my family, and I wanted to buy jams for everybody because I realized that at that Carpathian area where we were having the vacation, they were making pinecone jam. And I'm like, okay, so why not buy pinecone jam for my family? And when I went to that fair, I saw that every single place has this jam. I went through many of these looking for some nice jams, and there was this salesperson that offered me to try this jam. Even though I was also exploring some other options and this jam was not like super tasty, I bought from her because she gave it to me to taste it. Why I bought from her? Robert Cialdini puts it really well in his book Influence, that I recommend to everybody who wants to learn intentional shopping. The link will be in the description. He basically explains that there are 6 major mechanisms that make us influenced on. And the reason why I bought jam from her was the first trick that's called reciprocity. When somebody gives you something, you automatically feel obliged to this person. And different brands use this mechanism to the full potential because there are a lot of things that they offer for free. Different blog posts, they are free. There's a lot of work that's put into it. And when we read the blog post that is really full of value, we feel that we owe this brand something because it gave us this valuable information, and this helps us to buy things from them. Or maybe these gifts that they give you with the purchase. When you realize that you are gifted something, that you build this reciprocity connection with them, and the next time maybe you will choose this brand again for buying something from them. Or the testers. I receive tester every time I buy my cosmetics set. Yeah, it's a good way to try things out, but also it's a good way to influence on people. Also, the help that they offer, maybe these chats that are existing in the websites. If you are helped in this chat, you feel that you are thankful to them, and therefore you may be more prone to buy something from this brand. Or the consultants in the mall, when somebody asks you, can I help you, and gives you compliments about how you look in this outfit, you may realize that this is something that they use to sell you stuff, not immediately because they literally love what you're wearing. Also, the discounts that they offer, like within the 24 hours or for the first purchase, or if you register at the website, this all is something that you feel grateful for. So there's more chance that you actually buy something from them. It is great to just remember that reciprocity is something that works really well to trick you into buying something, even if you didn't really need it or wanted it in the first place. The second mechanism that works really well is consistency. But before you continue with this point, please give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far. It can help more people to learn how they may be tricked into buying stuff. We tend to want to be consistent in our values, in our opinions. For example, if we already spent some time in choosing products in this exact shop, it is more likely that we buy something from this shop even if there are other shops that may be better out there. Simply because we already spent time on choosing stuff in this exact website. And we want to be consistent with our choice of this website to look into in the first place. Also, if you already have some orders, some products in your cart, and there's an email that comes to you and tells that, oh, you've got something in your cart, just go ahead and buy it. And you're like, yeah, I chose these things, so I have to be consistent with what I chose, so I just go ahead and buy it. And you may not even realize that, but you want to be consistent with what you already have chosen to do. It also makes you stick with one brand. Why some shops want you to leave reviews? Sometimes they do this for reasons that I will tell you later about. Also, they do this for you to publicly express your thoughts on some products, and if these are positive reviews, then you will publicly reveal this positive attitude to this shop or these products, and this makes you also feel the need in consistency with what you already told to the public. So you may continue buying from this brand or the same products just because you already told someone that you like it. The next one is social proof. This is so powerful, and you may know this by just looking at every single brand that shows the testimonials. Testimonials are proven to be one of the most powerful tools for you to buy something, because when you see that a lot of people like something, you are more likely to like it too. The principle of social proof says so. The greater the number of people who find any idea correct, the more the idea will be correct. This actually leads to the thought that you can question basically any of your values or convictions, because sometimes you believe in things not just because they are right to you, but because they are correct in the society. This is why we can buy something only because there's a label that it's like best-selling product, best-selling book, you know? Or you can see that already 130,000 people have bought this. Or you may see that 33 people are looking at this product at the same time with you. Or just the amount of reviews. You may see that something has 1,000 reviews and you're more likely to buy this object than another one that has 13 reviews, even though that one may be better. Just so you know that sometimes testimonials and the amount of people who buys it or loves it are not necessarily the reason to buy this thing for yourself. Another mechanism that works really well, especially with influencer marketing, is liking. You are simply more prone to buy from people who you like. And another fun fact is that you are more likely to like the people who are similar to you. And we also like the people who are associated with success, you know, money more. So what does this have to do with influencers? Basically, you are following somebody because you like them. You wouldn't follow somebody if you hate them, right? Brands use it to the full potential, because when somebody from the influencers promotes something to you, you may buy this not only because like this product is super good, but because the influencer that promoted this product is somebody you like. Whether you are using Squarespace or Buy the Athletic Greens or Organic Basics or NordVPN, there are a lot of people who use this stuff, and it may not be the best in the market, but because the influencers who are liked by people promote it, these products are very popular. So just be sure that you buy something not because of somebody who promotes it and that you like them, but because this product is something that's worth buying. Also, this physical attractiveness comes into place, because if a salesperson is physically more attractive, like wittier, funnier, and beautiful person, you are more likely to buy from them. The next mechanism is authority. We are all conditioned to varying degree to obey to certain authorities. Have you heard of Milgram's experiment? It is something mind-blowing. So there were two groups of people. One group of people had to learn certain information and then answer to questions based on this information that they were learning. And there was the other group of people who actually had to test those people on like how well they know the information. And if those people who learned some information couldn't answer the questions, the other group had to punish them with the electrical charge. Is this the right way to say it? Okay. First, people who learned this information were answering really well, but later they started to make mistakes and not be able to answer this information.
Wrong.
The other group of people saw that, and instead of stopping to push this electrical charge on them and making them hurt, they continued doing that and making harm to those people.
Get me out of here, please. Continue, please. Go right on. I refuse to go on. Let me out.
Just because this scientist who was leading the experiment told them to do that. And the further they went, the more pain that person felt and the more suffering they had. They screamed more, they asked to stop, but the other group of people didn't stop to punish them only because the authority told them to continue.
I think something's happened to that fellow in there. I don't get no answer.
The good news is that the people who learned the information and had to answer questions were simply actors. They were not suffering for real, but we can be really cruel even if we don't think that we would like be so violent, only because some authority tells us to do so. You see that power that all the doctors, you know, psychologists, I don't know, some kind of scientists have on us. If we say that some association approved this product or WHO says something, we immediately believe that this is true, and sometimes it is not. So just be aware that we can fall prey to being overly obeying to authorities. Scarcity. Generally speaking, we tend to value something more and want something more if it's limited in availability. Also, we value something even more if the quantity of something is reducing before our eyes. I'm sure you've seen this a lot. Some brands are telling that there's only one product left, and like, be sure you buy it before it's gone or out of stock. Or all those limited editions. What like doesn't let them produce just more stuff? No, they want these limited editions to make you buy things. Or when you see that other people are also watching this product, you may be afraid that it will be gone soon. This is why they sometimes inform you that other people are also watching this product. Or if something is limited in time, like discounts, special prices, you also tend to buy it a lot more often. Or if something will be available only 24 hours, only a week, only today, only now. And this all works really well on our psychological automatic click that makes us believe that if it's limited, it is better. Just so you know, if something's limited doesn't mean that you will never find this product again or that this is the best one that you can find on the market. Just be aware that this may be just marketing trick that want to influence you into buying something. If there's something that I didn't mention here, but you know that this can trick you into buying things, leave this in the comment because we want to know everything about how brands impact on us. If you would like to support the channel, check out my Patreon page. If you want to communicate in a closer community in Instagram, go ahead and check this account. These are the general mechanisms that work on us, and there are some specific things that I elaborated for myself when I go thrift shopping, and I shared them in this video. If you would like to watch it, then go ahead and click here. Have the most wonderful day. Goodbye. Bye. That's weird.